Hi, over here I'm trying to make my cookie recipe, and in cookie making the most important part is not to make your cookie too hard to eat. If you did that, then there will be a lot of complaint. And usually when I make cookies, I do not do very high speed, and in fact this machine that I am very used to use is only on one right now. And I'm not promoting any brand, but this is one of the brand that I bought initially after I so happened I watched another instructor using it when I attended the classes. But frankly speaking, I'm dreaming of another one, but not this one, which is a higher duty, heavier duty, and then it will help me in a lot of things. And over here you see that the butter is really hard still, so it starts to stick all to the pedal. And using this type of pedal with a rubber rim is very good because it can help you to speed up your process, and you don't need to do this scraping process for too long. And because I'm using one hand on video and one hand on the spatula, then you'll start to see that I have a lot of moving around and vibration. And so you say I'm going to can you see, I want to loosen, we call it loosen the mix, loosen this sugar. I put sugar icing here, sugar and butter. Can you see how it's not fluffy, you know, it's just mixed together and it's loosened up. And in biscuit making or cookie making, we need to do this stage because if you're going to whip up too much, then you'll find that all your cookies will be like puffing up in your baking. So this is not what I want. And after that, and when we reach this stage, I will be pouring in my egg. And this is good for one recipe. And usually my one recipe is based on one egg. So it's really difficult to half the recipe because we are going to use half an egg. So this is always the best. And you can see that I'm just mixing it. I'm not going to whip it too fast, or over whipping definitely will spoil the cookie because it will be really hard. And you are hearing some people say, oh, my cookies has high extra and can throw onto the wall and it comes down, it doesn't even crumble. So when you want to do a very good biscuit or cookie, this is the way to do it, where we are going on slow, everything on slow. And you can see the process down here, which is really on slow because it's only speed 1 for this machine. And remember, I'm using a heavy duty KitchenAid, and I find that the other KitchenAid which I tried is not so suitable. Just hang on, I will show you which one. Okay, this is the KitchenAid that I use. I find that the speed one is really too fast. Doesn't mean it's KitchenAid means it's the best, but I don't know why my heavy duty KitchenAid is definitely much better. And over here you can see that the whipping is coming together, and I got to scrape down to just double check that the egg has been mixed together with the batter, and then I can continue with my next stage. And doesn't mean this machine, this brand is always the best, and you can always find other brand which is equally good. And I have the other brand which is Severin, and in future I'll be showing you on video. And also the next one, which is heavier duty, is a Spa, which I like it very much. So from here I'm going to take my plain flour. Don't need to sieve. In cookie making we don't even sieve the flour or the flour, and we just add in spoon by spoon and making sure it mixes together. And if it so happen that it's going to like crumble up and then it doesn't mix and it's too slow, what you need to do, you just try to do what I'm doing now, which is scrape through, and then you keep adding on. And I'm going to pause a while, and later when you come back is the last few spoonful of this mix. Hang on. Okay, would like to show you this process. You could see that it's pretty fast, right? On this machine is speed 2, but if you are doing it on artisan KitchenAid, it's considered as a speed 1. So if let's say I'm going to use that machine and I put like this, is sometimes the flour will just fly over. So this is not something that I like if I'm going to mix my butter and my sugar together. So I'm going to finish up this process and show you the final round later on. Okay, I would like to show you, this is the last part where all the flour or the flour, they are incorporated, and this is the effect of the cookie. And right here you can see that everything is like combining together. So what I need to do is I put on high speed and just whip it for a while to make sure that the whole mixture is being mixed up. Just a while, just like 30 seconds to a minute. And if let's say all these are like sticking to the side, you can just scrape down first and then you do it again. Yeah, because my hand. Okay, this is the final round. I'm going to whip up a while more. Can you see that it's combining together and it won't stick to the wall of the bowl? Okay, can you see that it's all in one chunk? It's supposed to be like this. And remember, this recipe is for Singapore weather or weather in the Asia region, and this recipe is supposed to have an egg inside and supposed to give you a very crisp feeling and great for royal icing, definitely. And any other recipe you want to do, you could do it. And today this recipe I reduced a little bit of sugar and I managed to only put about 338 sugar, and I will post it together with this video and you can check it out. Thanks for watching. I'm Pauline Chan, and this is Cookie Decorating in Singapore.